Okay, this unit is called What's the fastest animal in the world? The objectives, vocabulary, animals, geographical features, a website, world records, and skills, comparatives, and superlative. Do you have any questions related to the vocabulary today?
No.
You don't?
Yes, I don't.
Okay, very good. We are going to start watching this video here.
Which animal is the fastest? Turtle, 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 turtle. I'm a turtle. And what goes faster than a turtle? Snake, 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 snake. I'm a snake. And what's faster than a snake? Hippo, 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 hippo. I'm a hippo. And what's faster than a hippo? Ostrich, 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 ostrich. I'm an ostrich. And even faster. Cheetah, 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 cheetah. I'm a cheetah. Oh, that cheetah looks awfully hungry. Cheetah, cheetah, I'm gonna eat ya. Cheetah, cheetah, I'm gonna eat ya. Cheetah, cheetah, I'm gonna eat ya. Cheetah, cheetah, I'm gonna eat ya.
Subscribe to Little Angel.
All right. Did you like the video?
Yes, I do.
Great. What animals could you see?
I see turtle, snake, ostrich, and a cheetah.
Great. And who was the fastest?
The cheetah.
The cheetah was the fastest. Great. Okay, now over here we have a conversation. Can you please read it out loud?
Okay. Teacher, hello, I got a quiz for you today. Max, great. Teacher, what's the highest mountain in the world? Mountain Everest. Teacher, that's right. What's the biggest ocean in the world? Max, it is the Pacific Ocean. Teacher, that's right. Teacher, what's the fastest animal in the world? Amy, the mouse. Teachers, no, a mouse isn't faster animal. The fastest animal is the world is the cheetah. Amy, no, a mouse. Look, Max, haha, you. Now Amy is the fastest student in the class.
Okay, very good. Now, this is a little bit about how we are going to compare one thing with another. If we have two animals, one animal here and one animal here, we are going to use this. We are going to put these two letters at the end of the adjective plus the word than. Or if we are talking that we have one animal among a group, we are going to use the article the and use GEST at the end of the word. For example, the Nile is longer than the Volga. These are rivers. This is a big river called Nile, and this is another big river called Volga. The Pacific Ocean is wider than the Atlantic Ocean. Russia is bigger than the UK. Who's the fastest animal in the world? The fastest animal in the world is the cheetah. The Pacific Ocean is the widest ocean in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Can you please read these sentences out loud?
Okay. The Nile is longer than the Volga. The Pacific Ocean wider than the Atlantic Ocean. Brazil is bigger than UK. What's the fastest animal in the world? The fastest animal in the world is the cheetah. The Pacific Ocean is the widest ocean in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world.
Excellent, very good. Do you understand how to do this, sweetie? Was it clear?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, very good. Now we're going to do this. Look at this picture about calling Tom and Billy. Please read each statement over here and answer true or false.
Tom is tallest boy. True. Colin is faster than Tom. False. Billy is the faster boy. True. Tom is slower than Colin. False. Billy is taller than Colin. True. Colin is the shorter boy. True.
Okay, excellent. That was perfect. Okay, now we are going to listen. Remember that you can listen as many times as you need.
Listening 79. Listen and complete the table. Number 1.
What's the biggest lake in Egypt?
Is it Lake Nasser?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Egypt?
The Nile.
Yes. What's the highest mountain in Egypt?
Mount Catherine.
That's right.
Number 2.
What's the biggest lake in Spain?
Is it Lake Sanabria?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Spain?
The Tagus.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Spain?
It's Mount Tide.
Yes.
Number 3.
What's the biggest lake in Brazil?
Is it Lake Patos?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Brazil?
The Amazon.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Brazil?
Is it Fog Peak?
Yes, it is.
Number 4.
What's the biggest lake in the UK?
It's Loch Ness.
That's right. What's the longest river in the UK?
Oh, I don't know that.
The longest river in the UK is the Severn. What's the highest mountain in the UK?
Is it Ben Nevis?
Yes, it is. Very good.
All right, could you catch up with the countries and their features?
Can I? Mm,
I'm sorry,
yes.
what did you say?
Can I listen again?
Sure you can, sweetie.
Listening 79. Listen and complete the table. Number 1.
What's the biggest lake in Egypt?
Is it Lake Nasser?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Egypt?
The Nile.
Yes. What's the highest mountain in Egypt?
Mount Catherine.
That's right.
Number 2.
What's the biggest lake in Spain?
Is it Lake Sanabria?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Spain?
The Tagus.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Spain?
It's Mount Tide.
Yes.
Number 3.
What's the biggest lake in Brazil?
Is it Lake Patos?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Brazil?
The Amazon.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Brazil?
Is it Fog Peak?
Yes, it is.
Number 4.
What's the biggest lake in the UK?
It's Loch Ness.
That's right. What's the longest river in the UK?
Oh, I don't know that.
The longest river in the UK is the Severn. What's the highest mountain in the UK?
Is it Ben Nevis?
Yes, it is. Very good.
All right. How was it this time?
Okay. Number 1 is Brazil. Number 2 is Egypt. Number 3 is the UK. Number 4 is Spain.
Okay, this one right here is Spain, Egypt, the UK, and this is Brazil. But that was pretty good.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Now over here, you have the biggest fruit. You have a grape, an apple, a melon. Fastest transport, a car, a plane, a train. Tallest animal, a cat, a giraffe, a lion. Smallest country, the UK, the USA, Russia. Slowest animal, a monkey, a cheetah, a horse. Now, try to make sentences using this. For example, I am going to do the first. An apple is bigger than a grape. A melon is the biggest. Did you
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you please do this, 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 and this one?
Okay. Mm, the car is smaller than the plane.
No,
The
we are
plane,
going to use this. Fast, tall, small, or slow.
oh, okay. The, the plane is faster than the car. Um, the train is, um, I think the train is faster than the plane.
Correct, a train is faster than a car.
A plane is faster than a car. A train.
Very good. The next one,
Correct. A lion is taller than a cat. A giraffe is taller than a lion.
a lion is taller than a cat. A giraffe is the tallest.
Okay. The giraffe is tall.
The UK
Um,
is smaller than the USA.
mm,
The UK is the smallest.
the UK is smaller. The Russia is and the USA is smaller than the USA.
Would you say Russia? Not the Russia,
Russia.
just Russia.
Russia.
Okay,
Mm,
great.
slower.
Slow.
Slow. Um, a monkey slow, slowest than a horse. A horse slowest than a cheetah.
Okay.
Is this correct?
Yes, that was correct. Here we go. Okay. World records. I am going to read this part so you can check on the pronunciation and then you read it. All right?
Okay.
World
First,
records. Here are some of the world's records. There are many interesting facts. The Gansha temples are in Malta, and temples are over 5,500 years old. They are the oldest buildings in the world. The longest bridges in the world are in the two bridges over Lake Pontchartrain in the USA. The bridges are nearly 24 miles long. You can see land from the middle of the bridges. Russia is the biggest country in the world. It is 17,075,400 square kilometers. That is 12.5% of the Earth's surface. In Russia, there are 11 different time zones. Russia is between Europe and Asia. The longest river in the world is the Nile. The Nile is 5,695 kilometers long. The Nile flows through 9 countries in Africa. The last country is Egypt. From Egypt, it flows into the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, can you please read it? Don't worry about the names. I know that they can be a little difficult to pronunciate.
So, Turantia temperature at in Malta. The temperatures are over 5,100 years old. They are the oldest building in the world. The long bridges in the world are the two bridges over Lake Potter chain in USA. The bridges are nearly 24 meters long. You can see land from the middle of the bridges. Russia is the biggest country in the world. It is 1775 400 square kilometers. That is 12 of the Earth's surface in Russia. There are 11 different time zones. Russia
Time
is
zones.
between Europe and Asia. Time zone. The longest river in the world is the Nile. The Nile is 6,695 kilometers long. The Nile flows through 9 countries in Africa. The last country is Egypt. From Egypt, it flows into the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay, great. Now, over here, let's see if you remember. If you don't, it's okay. You can go back to the reading. You have the Gantisha temples, Lake Pontchartrain, Russia, the Nile. Is the longest river in the world, is the biggest country in the world, is in the USA, are the oldest buildings in the world. Can you match these places?
Mm, I think the lake,
I'm sorry, what did you say, sweetie?
lake
Can you
I
repeat?
think I can match it just a little.
You need to read again.
The is Attila. The Egyptian figure temple um,
Mm-hmm.
Lake Nonchachik, Russia. Nile. It's the longest river in the world. It's the biggest country in the world. It's in the USA. Are the oldest building in the world.
Okay. Okay, let's recap about this. The Ganja temples are the oldest buildings in the world. Lake Pontchartrain is in the US.
Are
Russia is the biggest country in the world, and the Nile is the longest
the
river in the world.
biggest, the longest.
Hello? Was it clear?
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you
Yeah,
very well.
it is.
What did you say?
It's okay.
Okay. Okay, now we are going to watch this video over here. Give me just a minute, sweetie. I don't know why it's not opening.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Sweetie, can you give me a minute? I don't know why it's not loading. Okay, I'm gonna call you right back, okay? Give me just a minute.
Oh,
All right.
teacher.
Yes. Let's continue, okay? Here
Okay.
we go. Can you see my computer?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Here. All right. Using your own words, can you tell me how can you understand about the Great
Yes.
Wall in China?
Um, in China, we will have um,
You need to watch again to understand what happened in the video.
I think I think in the China in
In
the
China, not in the China.
have a war
What else?
in China. Mm, I think they have a war. War.
There is a wall in China. That is correct. What else?
I think in many old year, um, they fight. I think
First of all, tell me,
um,
can you retell what happened in the video?
they fight.
What happens in the video?
One
Can you tell me?
Earth uh, came and on Earth we go came and visit China.
Mm-hmm. What else?
And in many old years in China, I think um, mm, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to play the video again, and this time try to see what happened at the beginning, what happened then, and what happened at the end. All right?
Okay.
Oh? Ah! Oh! Whee!
Okay. Are you there? Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, using your own words, what happens in the video?
Hello.
Yes?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
But, um, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Very good. Can you tell me
Can you
what
hear me?
happens in the video?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hmm. On Earth went to visit China and he met uh, new friends. He watched the war in China. I think it's old because he haven't got any tree and he grow and many trees in the China have I think medical people hit and fight. I think China is win.
Okay. Now,
I think yes.
I think, yes, please continue. Please continue, sweetie.
I think that's it.
Okay. Now, I am going to read this first, and then you read it yourself, okay?
Once upon a time ago, there were people who
There were people who would go out into the woods specifically to find new strange plants and animals. Hello, can you please continue? Hello, can you hear me?
teacher, I can't hear you.
Hmm. Um,
I can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
No, I can't.
Okay, we are going to stop right here because
Yes,
there
I
are
can.
some